Hey, good morning everybody. It's Mike and thanks for jumping on here with me this morning. This week, remember we've been discussing 4 tips on reaching your goals in 2024. We started it off on Monday with talking about focusing on your sphere of influence in your personal network and ways to do that, to stay top of mind, a credible expert with the sphere and your personal network. And then Tuesday, we talked about implementing a buyer side strategy and some of the different ways to do that. We had a little pause yesterday, so today I want to touch on my final 2 tips for reaching your goals in 2024. And my third tip is to create a listing side strategy that complements your buyer side strategy. And there's many different ways to do this, right? You could have a campaign towards for sale by owners. You could have a campaign towards expired listings. You could have a geo-farming campaign going where you have a particular neighborhood or geographic small. I hear people say things like, oh, I'm going to focus on Lawrenceville. No, you're not. That's ridiculous. That's way too big. Break that down into manageable bites, okay? And you can grow from there. So geo-farming would be another tried and true proven way to do it. You could specialize in our Easy Sell program. You could focus on property types like new home listings or estate sales or divorces, etc. There's lots of different ways to do it. But wherever you want your listings to come from, it's imperative to realize that listings come from the actions we take each day. If we're not taking actions, you're probably not going to have any listings. Having a specific listing side strategy that you implement each day, combined with a focus on your sphere of influence and a buyer side strategy, would lead you to a healthy, well-balanced real estate business. My 4th tip is to take care of yourself first this year. You know that safety message that they show whenever we get on a plane? They won't take off without showing it. And it says something like this, right? In the event of an emergency, oxygen mask will descend. And what do they tell you to do if you're traveling with a small child? They tell you to put the oxygen mask on yourself first before you put it on the child. And the reason they do that is because they know it goes entirely against every parent's first instinct, which is to put it on the child first. But if you pass out in the process, then you're of no help to the child or anybody else. You've just become a burden. And your real estate business can be a lot the same way. My 4th tip for this year is take care of you first. The simple fact is the more problems will come along with doing more business. You want to do more business this year? You're going to have more problems. That's a fact. If you want to grow your business, you're going to have the personal capacity to handle it. So in 24, focus on your health with more attention to your diet and your exercise. Really, with no exercise program, consistent, and you're putting crap in our bodies every day, how are we supposed to perform? How are you supposed to handle the stress that comes with day-to-day life and with growing your business? You won't. You're going to have a sound exercise program every day. You're going to have to treat your body with respect and watch what you put in it, or you won't have the personal capacity to handle more business. I also want you to do something else. I want you to surround yourself with motivational voices every day. Stop relying on yourself to feel motivated each and every day. Surround yourself with things that help you find motivation. This can be books, it could be music, it can be podcast, it can be a lot of different things. But motivation is external. Should I wake up every morning ready to take on the world and feeling excited and highly motivated? Yeah, I don't know. Should's a funny word. The fact is, I don't. Sometimes, you could say most of the time, I have to go looking for my motivation. Surround yourself with it. So every step you take every day forces you to confront motivation. And then this last little tip for you as you look at going after your goals for this year. And it would be this, and this may be the toughest one at all. I know as I'm saying it to you that this could be the hardest one of all to do. But work to eliminate the people around you that you already know aren't good for you. Work to eliminate those people, the energy vampires of this world. I have a very simple saying that I try to implement in my life, and I would encourage it for you. You can support me and encourage me, or you can get the hell out of my life. Choose. And I've said that to my mother. And you could say, wow, that's a little harsh. And it is. But I have not 1 second for people that want to hold me back. For the energy vampires in this world, I have not 1 second, and they can get the hell out of my life. It's too hard to have people around you pulling you down to make them feel more comfortable. Work to eliminate those people in your life and watch how it's freeing and it's energizing. Folks, those are my 4 tips to reach your goals in 2024. I think there's probably more, but those are my top 4. And I think, I believe, and I wish for you that if you would focus on those 4 tips every day, you would be going out there and making it happen for yourself.